This episode of Capes and Lunatics is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. Get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
Hey everyone, Phil here. Just if you haven't listened to Capes and Lunatics episode 137 yet, go back and listen to that now. It's going to be part one of this big, long, two-part conversation Charlie, myself, and Lilith had about the best and the best of 2019, be it TV shows, movies, comics. So, again, go check out this week's Capes and Lunatics episode, and then come right back here for part two of the best of 2019 on Superconnectivity.
Welcome to Superconnectivity 269.
BoJack Horseman fan, have you seen Tuca and Birdie, Charlie? I thought it was great. I was bummed that it was only one season.
You know, it was okay. The animation was a bit bendy for me. And it's also probably a little hipster millennial for me. It's a little like, oh, we're New Yorkers and we take drugs. And aren't we fun and happy?
It was like, if you like Broads. Is it Broads?
Broad
it's
City,
like that, but animated.
I know exactly what it is. Yeah, it's Broad City with birds, and it's, and I enjoyed Broad City, but again, I had the exact same complaint about it of, oh, look, it's hipster white people that don't work for a living.
Well, to be fair, Tiffany Haddish isn't white.
To be fair, they're white enough. It's... Whatever there is, here's what I'm going to tell you. They are white enough.
Have you been to Brooklyn lately? I think that's a pretty accurate portrayal.
Yeah.
Williamsburg is definitely like that.
I mean, I'm not saying that these people don't exist, but it's like Girls, Again, another show everyone says is good. To me, it's like, I don't want to hear about people that have someone paying their rent.
Exactly. I get you. Like, Girls, I prefer Broad City over Girls all day.
Well, obviously anyone would, but
Lena Dunham would like to have a word with you, sir.
Well, Lena Dunham can have her own word. At the end of the day, it's the same. First off, Lena Dunham is so mad that I didn't like her show. It's like, you did okay. You did okay. You don't need me to support your show. Trust me, fat middle-aged guys is not the target demographic.
You'd be surprised what some shows' demographics are, but yeah.
But anyway, but that's like, to me, and it's not that I don't like Broad City. I enjoyed it. It's funny. Tika and Birdie, I enjoyed it. It was funny, but at the same time, there's this quality to it that So as an example, you could argue that Steven Universe has many of the same kind of dynamics. Nobody really works for a living. Although, I guess Greg Universe does own the car wash, so I guess he does have a job. And now he recently, got millions of dollars. But, like when they meet the Venus flytrap, or was she a sunflower? It was like the second or first season was like the super cool neighbor. And just the whole vibe of it. It just rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know. It's sort of like Friends, where it's like people
self-absorbed white people. I agree. 9/11 happens. Let's not discuss it. There's one black person in like the second to last season, and we never see her again. Yeah.
Actually, no. There is a black person in the first season of Friends.
In the background?
No, Monica's sushi.
In Monica's restaurant?
Yeah, she actually has several scenes of Monica and her talking about stuff, and she was a character for like that first season. And then they just decided to just focus on the people in the apartment. Because we never actually see anything that goes on in any of Monica's restaurants after that.
Because she's terrible at her job. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, well, she probably is a little too precise to be a proper chef.
Yeah.
chefs, they tend to, you
gotta
tend
get
to
it
sometimes
go.
have to pick it up off the floor and throw it back in the oven for a few minutes.
Yeah. Don't ever look in the kitchen of where you eat. That's all I'm saying. In a restaurant.
Or just be prepared for it, Anyway.
Lil, pick yourself up.
One of my Christmas gifts just fell. It's fine. Oh, but the best show, the absolute best show that you are not watching, stars Christina Applegate, and it is called Dead to Me.
Oh,
and I am in love with this show. There's only like 8 people on the subreddit. Come find us. Let's chat, please.
I'm even a huge Christina Applegate fan, and I'm like, I should really watch that. It's like the Barrymore show.
No, that's canceled and that's terrible. The only reason I watched it was for Josh Duhamel because, poor Josh Duhamel. He's been through so much. Oh no, wait, is that not Josh Duhamel? Is that the other guy that looks like Josh Duhamel?
I have no idea.
Timothy Oliphant. I don't know. All those white guys look alike. Throw a cowboy hat on. I don't know.
But I love Christina Applegate. I've been a fan of her since Married with Children. She does misreport her age a lot, but that's okay.
It's fine. It's Hollywood.
Yeah.
She survived cancer. She's a founding member of the Pussycat Dolls. You're going to leave Christina Applegate alone. Gosh darn it.
I have nothing bad to say about her. I've always loved her. I've been a fan of her.
This TV show just proves that she had been pigeonholed so much. It's a dark comedy. It's so good. It's so good.
She's fantastic at that. I loved. What was that?
That was another show where that was Heather Graham.
There was one.
She did have one other show, but no.
Anyway.
What's the Will Ferrell movies? Anchorman. Oh my gosh, she's so good at Anchorman.
She's great in Anchorman. Yeah, she's great in everything she does. She's a really talented actor, and I love that about her. She's fantastic, and you
gotta watch it. Come join us on the subreddit.
Yeah, I will. Oh gosh, now I have to go on a computer later. Yes, tap. Anyway.
But no, I was going to say, it's not finished yet. We only got the first 3 episodes, but I think they did a pretty damn good job, the Arrowverse, on the Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Oh, yeah, that was
fun. There's some stuff for me to nitpick, but it could be worse. I feel like the cameos were overblown, for sure.
No, but Lilith, just with their budget and their, all the things they have on CW. I
love the Supergirl scene. I love Supergirl with, is that your cousin? Is that my cousin? Kind of, sort of.
Looks like Ray Palmer.
Exactly, because it's a play on when he says she kind of looks like my cousin.
Yeah.
So it's they followed it up. It paid off 5 seasons later.
And the internet's all saying, hey, we're getting a new Superman show. No, we don't need this Tyler guy. Give it to Brandon Routh.
Basically, that's what happens when you announce somebody's leaving, and then you give them a great part like Kingdom Come, which is technically supposed to be the canon to the movie we don't talk about in the Superman fandom. No, not Man of Steel, the other one.
Superman 3?
Sorry, Tyler. Yeah, Superman Returns is kind of one of those movies we don't talk about in the fandom.
Okay. Oh, that was actually.
But now that Brandon has knocked it out of the park as Ray Palmer, people really did go revisit it and kind of it's not his fault. They wanted him to be George Russo. That's what he did.
It was his script.
It's not his fault. That's what they wanted.
Yeah. I actually, it wasn't a bad adaptation. I mean, it wasn't a good adaptation.
The whole kid thing, though, and the guy being a cop, I was just like, all right, whatever. It's the 2000s. We got to update the mythos. It's fine. Somebody really liked Donner's idea. It's fine. It's fine.
It was the writing. Brandon Routh did what he could.
And let's be honest.
Nobody wants to see someone get shot in the
killed
eye.
it. I actually love that special effect so much. You just poop on it. I love it.
That is something. I'm sure that is something you gotta love or hate, and I am definitely in the hate camp. And they put it right in the
literally never heard anybody nitpick that, ever.
Really?
The first person. I really think that shot's so cool. It's very Matrix-esque, and I don't know. I guess as a 90s kid, we get it. We can relate.
The eyeball thing?
Yeah, 90s kids, get off my lawn.
But who knew Kevin Spacey could play a villain?
Well, everybody.
Yeah.
Have you seen American Beauty?
I just meant his personal life.
Yeah. Well, not for nothing.
That was an open secret too. So whatever. If you even tangentially highly related, that was not surprising.
Yeah.
At all.
Well, it is showbiz. Anyway, But what else is going on?
I know you guys don't watch it, but I think Walking Dead's still been good, even though they lost like their main character. And they're still what, Lil?
No, you just reminded me one of the best comic books of the year.
Oh, Walking Dead, it came to an end. That's right.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad that the TV show is chugging along.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
never going to watch the movies. I am a comic book fan only, apparently.
And they're still milking the TV show because the second spin-off show is coming, so.
Okay, it's Fear the Walking Dead, and then what? Fear the Living? Like
No,
what? What?
Well, to be fair,
It's like Walking Dead.
Yes, to be fair.
It's like Walking Dead: The World After, because I guess it's going to focus on, I don't know if they're like teenagers.
Oh, are they going to go off on an island and rebuild society? Because that's the part we never see.
Well, no, I think they said, I don't know, I guess it's teenagers or something. They're going to focus on kids who actually like grew up in the
Daybreak
zombie
would like to have a
apocalypse.
word with you. It ain't going to work.
no, this would be children that grew up. So, like, if you were born into the world of zombies,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
that's just the world.
But Carl's dead, right?
Yeah, Carl's dead, yeah.
That's the only way I would want to watch it. If it's Carl.
It's going to be all new characters, just like, Fear. What they did with
Oh.
Fear.
What are
and,
they
and then
doing?
just like with Fear, season 4 happens and they'll have to bring in
Is
characters
it
from
going
the
to be
main
on
series.
AMC?
What? Yeah. It's
Because
all-
AMC does not trend for teenagers. Like, that demographic is going to be so
well, they're
weird.
going to try. Oh, AMC's not letting Walking Dead go. They're going to pry that from their cold dead hand.
I never understand in these. Why don't they just go to Canada or Alaska or
Where it's super cold.
Yeah,
I mean,
all
I
the
think it
zombies-
depends on each zombie's mythology. Sometimes that could work. I know in God, what is that show? The one that made fun of The Walking Dead with DJ Qualls. I can't think of it right now.
Yeah, but the thing
But they call zombies kittens and puppies. But yeah, like it slowed them down, but it didn't necessarily kill them. Basically, what you had to do was dig a big old trench and force them in there, and that was their answer to zombie control. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay,
and then
that was Z
I
Nation.
can't think of the show.
and then the
Can't
living
think of the show.
Z-Nation?
Yeah, Z Nation. Thank you.
Yeah.
and then the
That is a
Z-Nation.
great.
For as low budget as it was a really fun show.
plus then the
And it had so many twists and turns. Like, because you
Yeah.
think, you see the guy from Lost, you're like, okay, this guy's going to be a main character. Spoilers, he's not.
Yeah, well, that's
You see the Tom Hanks lookalike, you think he's going to be a main character. Spoilers, he's not.
yeah, but to be
And it's
fair,
a black female-led zombie show. Like, what? Z Nation had no right to be as good as it was on the budget that it had on Sci-Fi,
Wow.
of all places.
Sci-fi does some good shows.
Sharknado would like to have a word with you.
They're all good. I said they do some good shows.
Hashtag justice for Dresden Files. I will forever be bitter about that. Read the books, watch the first season, keep Paul Blackthorne working.
yeah, but you just reminded me. Oh yeah, then we got some deep. Well, Krypton got 2 seasons that got canceled, but then we got a successful season of Pennyworth also this year.
Oh,
Yep, got a season 2.
Yeah,
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to binging it. Like, I can't do it on a week-to-week basis. It's a little too slow for me.
what
Yeah.
Pennyworth?
and I can't. I'm not going to pay for Epics. I'm sorry. It's like I'm not paying.
Did you not find anything else on Epics? I'm sure there's other stuff.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm already paying for Netflix.
And I don't think they have a lot of originals. I was looking. I think a lot of it is just like, they rerun movies and stuff. I don't like.
Yeah, and there's movies I haven't watched on Tubi yet. So
Yeah.
I know, my Tubi queue is out of control. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah. Oh my god. And I've been watching all the MST because there's like 1,000 MST3Ks on there, plus riff tracks, and it's like, why would I leave? It's
But yeah,
Plus, somebody loves Adobe Gillis, and there's lots of stuff there that is very attractive and tempting to watch. And then I have Netflix, which has a lot of other stuff too. And to me, that is Netflix's redemption, is that once these places cycle through their seasons, just like as happens with the WB shows and everything else, they're going to find their way over to Netflix or one of the other streaming services. So why pay to watch? It's like this. I don't see a reason, especially since I'm not doing Pennyworth. I'm not doing a Pennyworth podcast. I don't need to see Pennyworth right now. I can wait for it to come onto Netflix and then I can watch it.
Well, yeah, I mean that's their big problem. I mean, Pennyworth is very, very excellent, but it's like, again, yeah, Epix doesn't have that much original content, so you really don't have anything else bringing people in.
Exactly. So, and we haven't actually spoken about yet, which is actually kind of shocking, is Into the Spider-Verse.
Well, that was 2018, technically.
That was December 2018, yeah.
Oh, okay, then never mind it. Back with that, then.
But
nobody likes.
Everybody knows it's great. The best thing Sony's done since the A720 camera. I get it. I love it.
Yeah,
because
it was very good. But,
because we got a lot of things in December 2018. That was Aquaman. That was Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, yeah, well,
gotta cash in on that Christmas.
And they did better.
Everybody be at home,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Again, Venom has its fans, lots of fans.
Oh, I'm sure.
Everybody's judging it on that Sony scale, which take what you can get, man. I get it.
Yeah, I guess so. I just, to me, it's just weird. And I guess maybe they're like, well, we're gonna own our own Spider-Verse. It's like, why? Why do you want to build a Spider-Verse without Spider-Man?
Well, because Marvel's not interested in Miles Morales, and I think, that's fine. Find your niche, expand it, own it.
I think they have interest in Miles Morales.
They're too busy telling high school Peter Parker, when he gets to college, call me, okay?
Well, yeah, exactly.
That's going to be the thing.
They're very too much interested in
Lilith,
high school Peter Parker to do Miles Morales.
I think that's the thing. Once he ages out, once Tom Holland ages out, then they're going to be like, hey, let's bring in Miles Morales.
Exactly. They will.
They're thinking long game. They're thinking long game.
Yeah. They will kill him like the...
But by then, they're kind of alienated. It's kind of like, oh, Black Panther's nice, but where's my Black Panther 2? It's going to take forever.
It's coming.
It's kind of one of those things.
They take their time on all of them. I mean, look, Doctor Strange 2 has been how many years after Doctor Strange 1?
Nobody cares. Nobody cares about Doctor Strange 2. Let's all be honest. Nobody cares.
Well, and that's... They're going to do Doctor Strange 2. They're going to do Black Panther 2 just before they do the next... big.
It was just like Thor in the Dark World. Nobody really wanted it, but it just happened, so we just went with it. And then 3 got to be good, so whatever.
Well, exactly. And for Doctor Strange, it is to pull in the WandaVision show. And
yeah.
So
that's true.
That's literally. I think that they're doing Doctor Strange to have a great tie-in for the Scarlet Witch, because they know there's something they can do with this character.
You Marvel nerds would know. Is it true we're getting a new Loki? Tom Hiddleston's out?
No.
I didn't hear this. I thought he was...
Well, I've heard that they're probably gonna have alternate versions of Loki, and we might get, we'll get chick Loki, we'll get young Loki. He's got the Tesseract, he's time traveling, he's gonna cross his own path, just like Doctor Who, So yeah, and and it'll be, oh yes, and this was the time I was a hot chick. I should never see old lady Loki, only young lady Loki, because he's a shapeshifter. But he will.
Get Marissa Tomei on the phone.
Hey, Marissa Tomei would be a really hot young lady Loki. I don't think you could call her old lady Loki.
Anybody that's over 25 in Hollywood, you're old. I'm sorry, that's Hollywood rules, not mine. If you're 30, you're ancient. If you're 40 and still working, you're a gosh darn miracle. Unfortunately, #sexism sucks. Because you can be a man and work until you're 90. Looking at you.
De Niro.
Patrick Stewart.
Although, to be fair...
He's an idiot. Michael Caine. There's a long, long list. Meanwhile, on the lady side, it's like Meryl Streep. Yeah. Sally Field, maybe? Is she still working? I don't know.
Julia Roberts.
Not too long ago. So, that's the thing.
We should probably get to comic books, guys.
I mean, sure, whenever you want.
Phil's like, yes, you filthy animal. It's the only thing I care about.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Well, let's talk about...
And it is a Christmas movie, Charlie.
What, Home Alone?
Is it?
Home Alone.
Home Alone?
Home Alone is a Christmas movie.
Well, if you count Die Hard, yeah, you got to count Home Alone.
I don't
I only count Die Hard as tongue-in-cheek, but Home Alone is a Christmas movie for me.
I will say this.
Batman Returns.
Stronger tied to being a Christmas movie because there is a family element to it, but that family element is not required for it to be Christmas.
Nobody goes to Paris for Thanksgiving. That's all I'm saying.
Christmas.
Who goes to Paris for Christmas?
I have.
Rich people, look at that house.
You're not a family.
Rich people, look at that house.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously.
He was a mobster. Everybody knows it.
I was going to say,
but his brother paid for the tickets because they wanted to be together on Christmas.
I was going to say, what kind of drugs was that dad selling?
Some kind. But anyway, yeah. But like I said, the
Christmas spirit. He had to learn the power of Christmas spirit. It is a Christmas movie.
Mm. And like I said, Home Alone, you can make a stronger argument for that than Die Hard.
Oh, yeah.
Die Hard is only a Christmas
movie.
Die
Hard just happens on Christmas. Christmas Eve. Exactly. Everybody knows that.
Yippee-ki-yay.
But it was in July. It was released in like July or something, so it really doesn't count.
Well, exactly. Which is why it isn't really thought of as a Christmas movie, because nothing about it is Christmas except that there is a Christmas party in it. That, again, could have been any number. And for what it's worth, my company's doing their Christmas party in January, so, you know.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, well, because
terrible HR management, Charlie. Terrible HR management.
Well, it's
as an HR person, I had mine at the beginning of December before my birthday, so nobody could bother me.
I wasn't there in the planning sequences. I'm just there to implement the new software. So, let's talk Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham.
Oh, he's going right to the current stuff. Yes, go ahead.
You know, speaking of Spider-Verse, which wasn't this year, but the year before. We start off with of course, a quick origin of Spider-Ham with the classic art design, and then we go into the basic thing, and it's basically him just talking about how cool it is that he was one of the Web Warriors and traveled through different dimensions. It's basically just, you know, talking himself up to all of the scavengers. You know. There's Captain America and Iron Mouse and all that kind of stuff. And it's great. It's fun. Here's Ant. And they do a smart thing where they have Squawk Eye fire the arrow. Ant gets on it, and then Ant enlarges himself and the arrow so that it does a devastating blast to wipe out the Moltrons.
Squawk.
Yeah. Anyway, it's great. It's fun. Aunt May Porker, who he calls Aunt Ham, which doesn't make any sense. But basically, it's all about how Peter Porker is very full of himself, and he's kind of mad that the Larvaverse isn't really a center of anything important. And then, of course, big glowy sky thing comes down, and he's all excited. And then we get Daredevil touches the big glowy sky thing, turns black and white. It's gritty. And then, you know, Hulk Bunny and Thung and I forget what they call their thing, but also get all like that. And then this is what's weird, because the Fantastic Four used to all be bears, but now we have a Mooster Fantastic. So I'm not quite sure about that.
Damn cosmic rays. So,
you know, you have Black Colt, which I believe was original, and the Submarsupial, which again I'm not sure if that is. But you know who's in this film? Do you know why this is my favorite book?
Is that supposed to be Namor?
Yeah, the Submarsupial.
No, who's in it?
Who's it?
Otto?
No. Better than Otto. Can you see who that is?
B Yonder.
The B Yonder is back. Because they're using him to power the WebWare watch. Because they have to go to another dimension to solve things, but you know, they don't want Spider-Ham to do it because he's an idiot.
Much like the real Peter Parker.
Yeah, Iron Mouse is going to do it, but then Peter Porker steals it, and then I guess he comes to the 616 next week because there's MJ. That's
no, that's not gonna be a crossover with Amazing Mary Jane, is it?
No, well,
that would be everything.
That would be amazing, but Peter's on the cover next month, so I may get this pulled, man. I really love me my Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham. So that was a good book.
It was a light, and I mean a super light.
Oh yeah, Christmas week. Yeah.
But I have to say the best book I read was actually Outcast by Kirkman and Azteca. It's number 43. It's going to issue 50. We finally entered the final arc of the story. This was pushed back for a while. I forget why, but it was pushed back for a while. But I think it was definitely worth the wait. I love this artwork. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Outcast. Are you guys familiar with Outcast?
I'm familiar with the story, but I haven't really read it.
I'm only familiar.
Oh yeah, it's great. The artwork is beautiful. It's about this guy named Kyle. He's on a mission to save the world. There's like these beings that can possess you, and what's that movie? Oh God, by Stephanie Myers, who wrote Twilight. It's kind of like that, where the aliens kind of come in and bond with you and take over. That kind of thing. So, but his sidekick has gotten possessed, and so now they're off on another side quest. So we have to save her first before we can get to the end mission. So, but yeah, no, it's interesting. I really like the work that Kirkman puts in with character work.
Nice.
Really makes you care about the characters. And 50 is a short journey for him, so good for him.
There you go. My favorite book this year was actually last week's book.
Oh, you picked it up?
I picked it up. The live action cover. This girl is actually from New Jersey and from North Arlington, where my comic is from. So there was a lot of buzz about this book. So that I had it. It was like it's a collector's item now. It's in North Jersey. But oh man, Gwenpool Strikes Back issue 5. Also, we tell Gwenpool goes home? ?
Yes.
In Dragobang.
You see what I was talking about? I was just like as a person that's not super familiar with Gwenpool, it was just kind of like, oh, okay.
But no, this is beautiful. If you're a Gwenpool fan, this is everything you love about Gwenpool. Everything about her reality manipulation powers. And like I said, that she got called out. And actually, again, this is one of the things that's like my big disappointment this week.
Oh, incoming number 1.
Oh, that was... yeah. We'll get to that. But when she got called out in the history of the Marvel Universe, it was like, whoa! They're giving Gwenpool her own entry. That just says what's awesome about this character. And of course, we get her evolution and her story and, her and Kamala. And it's kind of beautiful and terrifying and awesome when Kamala basically talks her into retconning herself, and you can see her like trying to block it out because she doesn't want to retcon it, but as soon as she starts thinking about it, it starts to change her reality. And this is why she can go to Krakoa, because now Kamala told her she was a mutant. And she's like, I know I'm not a mutant. She goes back to, her space. And then kind of fun and shocking, because she almost is afraid she can't see the white space anymore.
Yeah.
But then she finds it and she hops into it, and her and Quentin, they're their thing again. And yeah, so she gets to continue to exist. She's got pages into her future.
Just this once, everybody lives.
And do you know how she ensures that she will always be a part of the Marvel Universe?
How?
Hickman entry.
Ah.
I love that. And I love you. P.S. You can't control me, and you never will.
Nice.
That's just so much of who she is. And all
right.
And she realizes that also she is going to stop being, because she was only here to be the bridging device for her character, and that she'll be someone else the next time. But she's just glad that she was able to save herself in this situation, and it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. It really is. She's just grown so much and matured so much, and it's just been such a great journey. And Gwenpool is just, I love this character so much.
All right.
And she's everything that this was. That's it, my pick of the year. Gwenpool number 5. Gwenpool Strikes Back number 5.
Your pick of the year, so you're saying better than Champions?
Yeah.
Yeah. Better than Superior Spider-Man?
Oh yeah, Superior Spider-Man ended very poorly.
Oh yeah. I knew the ending sucked.
It had to, though. You knew that ending was coming. It was only going to be able to end.
It didn't have to. There was a lot of ways they could have put.
They telegraphed it pretty well.
You could have had original auto and some kind of clone
and
or
also
something.
You didn't have to use freaking Mephisto.
Again.
That's the worst.
Mephisto is key to everything now. He's going to be revealed to be Uncle Ben in 2025.
In here.
No.
2025. Mark my words.
Oh no, Mephisto's all over 2020. Trust me. Then they're going to drag it up to 2025. But the Uncle Ben reveal. Okay. But no.
If I have to get hired at Marvel and make it happen myself, it's going to happen.
You may have to. And then other book that ended this week again. Oh, also only 5 issues. Future Foundation number 5.
That seems to be their new formula.
That's the new number, yeah.
Well, 5 is fine. I guess what always.
But it should have been 4. Am I right?
No, because it's the Future Foundation. So they have more than 4 members. Yeah. But no, it was good and kind of they all get trapped in Bentley's little pocket dimension, and
pocket dimension, you say?
You got to have a pocket dimension. Always keep a pocket dimension handy, and then
the answer to all writers' problems: pocket dimensions.
By the way, Ricky Barnes and Lightspeed have a thing now. So, sorry, whatever your name was.
So that happened.
Yeah.
In other words.
Hey, see, hey, look, it's a kiss that's not in the background and actually makes sense in the story.
Is that a Star Wars shout?
Ooh,
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but all I know is that what the internet says, the internet was not happy. So,
hey, has Luca decided to go see Star Wars yet, Philip?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Luca's beck and call about it.
No, I think we're going tomorrow. Well, I wasn't in a rush, and it's like it's already been out at least a week, so it's like the crowd shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah,
So
and it's gonna do okay. It's gonna make its money back.
Oh, it's already over 500 million
It's
worldwide,
a Star Wars
isn't
movie,
it?
of course.
Yeah, it's
Correction, it's a Disney Star Wars movie, of course.
Here's what I'll say. I don't worry what Star Wars fans say about Star Wars movies. Because
Star Wars fans are the worst. As one, I can attest to it. We are the worst. We get in fights with Star Trek fans. We get in fights with each other. We're just the worst.
They did the Willy meme with it, our natural enemies, like Star Wars fans and Star Trek fans, or Star Wars fans and Harry Potter fans, or Star Wars fans and Star Wars fans. Darn,
exactly.
Star Wars fans ruined Star Wars. But
it's true.
But they, and we get a nice wrap up for Elijah. She's like with the gang now, so she has an existence with the Future Foundation as it exists, and we get a little shout out about the Maker, because the Maker exists in multiple dimensions but has the same brain, which we knew. But they're like, so if you're wondering how the Maker can be in this story and this other story right now, because he's in every story. He has multiple existences across dimensions. And they all escape using the gravity powers to control a mini black hole, along with the speed of light stuff, because she steals Alex Power's power, like Alex Power did to all of them that one time, where Alex Power stole all the powers of the Power Pack to go join the New Warriors or some nonsense Power Pack. And then they all, much like the end of what was that? With all the different dimension people that were crossing dimensions.
Exiles?
Exiles. Just like the end of Exiles, they wind up on a beach, which is like the new way you end it. You end your miniseries. You just go to the beach.
It's
Spider-Man and Sandman?
It's Tahiti.
Yeah, gotta go to... Well, no. Actually, I think that the Peggy Carter we're getting in Captain America now is going to be the Captain America Peggy Carter that we got at the end of Exile. Because that makes the most sense of anything. And then here we have our Ricky Barnes, who's got her little Molecule Man scars, because she is the key. And yeah, so I think I love it. I think all these characters are coming back. They have a good ending. It's a solid ending. It's not as good as Gwenpool. Gwenpool was amazing. But Future Foundation ended well. I liked it. It was something Shirley asked her. Like, Phil, did you read any comic books this week?
Well, again, it was a short week. Basically, Incoming was pretty much...
I feel your pain. No, okay. Incoming. First off, like, what is the cover? That bloody hand dripping down,
That's the...
Locked Room Mystery, which is, first off, that sounds like such a cliche, because it is.
Escape rooms are like all the rage right now, so maybe they're trying to...
Well, no, but you have Masked Raider, who really isn't even, like, there's nothing in this, he doesn't do anything in the book.
It's a $10 book. Why is it a $10 book? Why is it important? Is this like an event or something?
Well, yeah, it's setting up Empire and some other stuff.
What it all is actually about. So there's two plot lines that are actually at its core, which is that basically you got Null doing stuff because he's a thing now. He's going planet to planet, so that's our cosmic thing. Our magic thing is...
Galactus wants to have a word with him.
We have, of course, Mephisto and,
Well, basically,
Johnny Blaze is going to break Mephisto out of Las Vegas for some reason.
No, I think he's trying to stop the demons from breaking him out because they went into that in Ghost Rider. I mean, they go through basically the whole Marvel universe. I mean, Mask Raider goes to Daredevil and Electro, which goes to Jessica Jones. Then it goes to, she needs help, so she goes to Captain Marvel. From Captain Marvel, we get to the Avengers, and then from there, we get to Blue Marvel and Night Thrasher and Jimmy Woo.
By the way, I was happy to see Ares is back.
Oh, yes.
I knew he was back from the War of the Realms thing, but now he's back here, so that's good. He's hanging out in Asia for some reason. Mm-hmm. I would say one of the best things in it is probably our interview with Joe Fixit.
Oh, yeah.
And he's mad because he's stuck in Banner's body. Mm-hmm. And he makes this point, that, he says, oh, I thought you were the teenager. He's like, what is a teenager? A teenager is a child's idea of what a grown-up is, And he talks about how, his dad was a jerk and he learned how to be an adult from watching, old TV shows, old gangster flicks. And, when he met Mr., who his real father is Mike Berengetti, which also reminds me of when the Beyonder fell in with the mobsters, and just that low-level mobster. And it's like, yeah, I get you. You're my friend. You're my father. So that's good. And then, and the big thing we see here, although apparently what is that? Who is this? Who is this guy with Dylan, the kid here? Eddie Brock, I guess. Yeah, Eddie Brock.
Oh, yeah. Eddie Brock's got a kid now, I guess.
Yeah, Dylan sees. Oh, he's apparently tied to Null in that way. Mm-hmm. And then you got the two Spider-Men working together.
Yeah, Peter and Miles, yep.
Peter and Miles. And there's apparently a new... Who was the senator that was always harassing the mutants? They turned him into a fish in the first movie.
Yeah. Well, who's the...
Senator... Whatever. Anyway, so they got a new one. His name is Senator Patrick something.
Yeah, nice. And it's after all the teenage heroes.
Yeah, because they're not going to let teenage... See, and actually here's a story I actually really wanted to see. No mention.
Oh, Avengers of the Wasteland.
My money is that's Black Ant. O'Grady, the Black Ant.
Oh, I thought they had like a younger Ant-Man in that.
I mean, it could be. It could be someone stole the Ant-Man costume again, but I would love it if that is actually O'Grady, the Black Ant, the LMD Black Ant, because he's cool. But yeah, and then you have a nice little scene with, what's Wiccan doing now that he's doing something. But, and of course, Mr. Sinister needs to get that sweet Franklin Richards DNA.
Why doesn't he just combine that with Scott Summers and call it a day? It might even out. The hubris and the stupidity. It might even out.
No, not Reed Richards. Franklin Richards.
Franklin Richards.
I said what I said. The hubris and the stupidity. I said what I said.
That's at Lilith Hellfire.
And then we got Arno Stark here, Iron Man 2020.
Oh, yeah, because, Tony's...
He's been waiting to come out of the shadows.
Yeah, it's because Tony's all, wah, I'm not a real person, wah. So, Arno's kind of taking over.
Yeah, okay. Now, is that the original Arno Stark?
Yeah.
From the comic? Okay. And then...
the true child of
Paladin. So how long is this event going to go on? Is it the whole year? Or?
Well, there's a couple events. This is spinning out,
So, but we do get what the Empire is.
How did we get here?
What the whole thing is by the way, and obviously Groot's going to figure into it because beware the trees.
You think it's Groot, or is it those, what are those plant people called? The
Coty?
Yes.
Well, the Coty were non-violent, so... But I guess, maybe the Coty are going to come back. And was it the Kree who killed all the Coty? Or was it the Skrulls?
I don't know. Maybe they're going after both of them. I don't know, because...
Yeah, because the Krees and Skrulls have now united to attack Earth.
Yes, under their new ruler.
Yes, Earthlings. The only common uniting force in the universe.
Yes, nobody likes them.
The Kree and Skrull have united under their new ruler, Hulkling. So check out, coming in 2020, Empire with a Y.
Yep, Empire.
How hip.
They do mention...
It's like selling geeks with a Z.
They do mention...
Yes, that sounds fired a little.
And okay. It's just... and some of the ads in the back are for actual series. Most of them are just and here's an issue coming out. And,
Well, they rebooted some of them too, because Guardians of the Galaxy is back at #1 again. I guess there's a new Jessica Jones coming out.
So there's
who's written the Jessica Jones?
Doesn't say.
Yeah,
here, I'll look it up.
And Mask Raider is apparently getting a series, but they won't tell us when.
With his magic mask.
Yeah, well, it's kind of. I mean, I like the conceit of it, and they give you a little backstory on it. That basically he knows something's around because he feels all these things happening. Then all of a sudden he has radar vision. Because he has to be the match of every person he sees. And there's going to be a new X-Men Fantastic Four cross series. So that I'm interested.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
that's fun.
Because I love the original X-Men vs. Fantastic Four. That was good.
Because everybody looks like a jerk when it comes to those guys.
Coming in February.
Yep. So yeah, there's good stuff out there. Oh, there's like 2 different Hulk things? Or?
Oh, the Jessica Jones thing? I don't know if that's a reissue of the digital series by Kelly Thompson, Lilith.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, go support
anyway,
Kelly Thompson.
Yeah, I mean...
Friend to the show, Kelly Thompson. Get it right.
It's okay. I mean, like I said, I don't know if I got $10 worth of story. I certainly got a lot of setup.
You got $10 worth of cameos! Welcome to the Marvel
You
method.
could tell because, like, every story, was done basically by their regular creative team. Like the Hulk stuff was done by that creative team. Spider-Man was done by, I forget which creative team, but yeah.
I mean, here's what I'll say. I don't think I'm any more excited about 2020 in the Marvel Universe than I was before.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any better roadmap of what's going to happen than I was before. It's like the big reveal is that, and Teddy's going to be, a fascist dictator now.
Yeah, the Koreans.
Philip.
What?
Don't forget to do the drop for breaking up the 2 episodes.
Oh, I said I could just do it, but I mean...
What?
While we're here.
Way to break it. Way to break the fourth wall out.
Call me Deadpool or Gwenpool or Ambush Bug, whatever you prefer.
All right. Oh, you know what I was going to say? For comic books, all right. Charlie, I don't know if you're going to go with Gwenpool or not, but what do you think is the most underrated comic series of 2019?
Underrated comic series of 2019.
What's the best thing that people should be reading that they might not be?
Oh, well, I mean, I don't want to just say Gwenpool, although Gwenpool really was my favorite.
Yeah.
And she is that particular series was very underrated.
It was underrated.
People thought it was just the same, watch.
But to be told, I think it actually got a lot of readers for a Gwenpool book. I think it actually got a lot of readers. And honestly, I'm trying to think like what came out this year. I mean, I'll say, and again, it's like I think everything I liked, everyone else liked too. It's like that first half of Immortal Hulk.
Oh yeah.
Before the whole Roxanne thing, which is the name.
That's where I dropped out at.
The first 24 issues or so, yeah.
We had a Loki series. This
yeah, with Kibble Smith. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. There's something people should have been reading. What the heck is wrong with you people? So yeah, the best thing that the most underrated book this year was Kibble Smith's Loki, because that was brilliant and wonderful and ended way too soon.
Mm-hmm.
That was gut wrenching that it ended. It was so good. So yeah, thanks for reminding me of that. Yeah, so there we go. Thanks for rubbing salt in that wound, Phil.
Hey, you've got to remind people of the quality. Maybe they'll go get it.
Yeah, go pick that up and say, "Where is my Kibble Smith?"
All right, Lilith Hellfire. What was the most underrated series of 2019?
I'd probably say Black Cat and Amazing Mary Jane.
Oh,
I know not a lot of people were picking that up.
Stole my answer. Yeah.
They're both quite good.
Everything else that I read is pretty much like, it's in the popular guys, consciousness or whatever. So
there's not an Archie book that people aren't reading.
Everybody that reads Archie, it's not underrated. Like Archie has its fandom and it's not underrated. You know what I mean? Either you like Archie or you don't. It's kind of one of those things.
Yeah.
But there's so many different kinds of Archie,
There is, but still at the core of it, it's still kind of Archie.
Yeah, well, that's true.
It's that romance teenage drama, no matter what particular book it is. That's the underlying layer of the onion.
Oh, so I guess Get Vocal Rooms only record for 2 hours?
It says we're still recording.
But it told me it's in 5 minutes. We only got 5 more minutes of. I mean, I'm recording on GarageBand
Yeah, we're almost
anyway.
done anyway. So
yeah. Should we just do
wrap it up?
So Bill, quickly, what's underrated books?
Well, since Lil stole my answers, I mean, I keep mentioning it, but the Batman's Grave I think has been good so far. Like I said, it's actually Batman.
The Last Night wasn't bad either.
No, it wasn't bad. Yeah, no, I read that. Yeah. Basically, Scott Snyder's last Batman story. Yeah. Yes, that was.
Oh, there you go.
What a surprise! Batman had some good stories
But I will say, I think my best one is the final issue of Walking Dead. That's my number one favorite book for this year.
That was good. Yes.
And Spawn 300 really surprised me, actually, being that good with the reboot and definitely trying to be more family friendly.
Yeah. Oh, I know an underrated book, Lilith. I think we mentioned it on Spidercast. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yes.
That series.
Is that underrated, though?
I don't know. I don't know if people... Well, they just ended it at, issue 14? I mean, I don't know if people...
Okay, yeah, well...
I don't know if it had the hype of Amazing Spider-Man.
I think that was just Spider-Man fatigue. It happens with Batman. It happens with Superman. It's not enough love to go around sometimes.
That's true.
And it's a recession.
True.
It's been a recession forever, but it's fine. I won't get into it.
I know. All right. So should we cut it there?
Shameless?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So everyone, lots of stuff. We threw a lot at you. Again, go check out Capes and Lunatics.
Well, it's 2 parts.
Yes, this is literally Superconnectivity. So email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. Check out Linktree for all our links, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics, and support sponsors, Pod Life the Book, Tweaked Audio, Hunt a Killer, and check out the show notes for the Amazon link to for Southgate Media Group when you do your Amazon shopping, because help support it, because as Lilith says, bandwidth does cost. So, Lilith, where can people find you?
If you nerds want to hang out with me in 2020 on the interwebs, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire and over on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69. Hello, Megan.
All right, Charlie, take it and then take us out of here.
Yeah, and if you'd like to write to me in an old-fashioned email way, the way I'm also possible to do so at superconnectivityblogging@gmail.com. That's superconnectivity, all one word, @gmail.com. Of course, follow me on the Twitters. I'd like to whenever I want to. At Charlie Esser, that's CharlieEsser, with the 2 E's in the middle.
For quality.
Bing.
All right. Take us out, Charlie.
Okay. We have been the Capes.
Ampersand.
Thank you.
Lunatics! Wait, what?
It's Superconnectivity. It makes no sense.
And thank you for super connecting with us. Please super connect with us again next week.
Make sure to download both parts. Get the whole conversation.
Yeah, you gotta get it, man. I hope you found a break.
I'll find a break. Oh, this had to count as a Superconnectivity. Lilith Hellfire had to be on Superconnectivity 269.
You know I had to do it.
There we go.
Yes.